Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is Building Your Own Magic Kit. All right, so last year I made a DIY video, how to put together your own beginners, right? This is for beginners, extreme beginners, maybe even kids, magic kit. So you wanna buy a magic kit for your niece or nephew or son or daughter or just cousin or somebody in your life, but you don't wanna get them a junky magic kit because you know this kid really likes magic. And so you don't want to just go to the store and buy some boxed junky magic kit off the shelf that they're going to lose interest with in minutes. You want to buy something cool and something that says, hey, I pay attention to you. So I wanted to help some people put together that kind of a DIY kit, and the video did really well, but I wanted to make another one because there's so much more out there. I only showed you a couple of things that you could put in your kit, but I want to show you a lot more. All of these things are from Royal Magic. Royal Magic makes kids magic. Royal Magic makes very beginner level magic. And a lot of the things that Royal Magic makes are the kind of things you'd find in a beginner's magic kit. The only thing is with Royal Magic, it's just made a little better. And it's all themed, so they're all gonna be kind of red, so all your stuff will kind of go together. And I just wanted to go through a couple of those things and some ideas and maybe help you, again, build a DIY magic kit for somebody special. All right, first thing you're gonna need is a box. This is a photo box. It's one of those photo storage boxes that you get at the hobby store or your local arts and crafts store. I got this because I have 4 nieces and nephews that I was buying for this year, and so I wanted them to all be kind of similar. I was gonna write their names across this black plate in kind of like a white paint marker, and it's just a nice strong box to keep everything. A lot of the magic kits come in these boxes that are like the same quality as maybe like a board game, and they're half like cellophane, and they're just really flimsy and they fall apart really fast. So get your kid a really strong box to put everything in. So now you're gonna need stuff to put in your box. First thing I always include is a magic wand, okay? This is a smaller magic wand than the one I showed last time, and it's a little bit less expensive, but it's really good for a child. And I would think, most kids would expect a magic wand in a magic kit, and surprisingly, most magic kits don't include a magic wand. This was only a couple of bucks, so it's a really good thing to have. Another thing you want to pick up is a really good deck of cards. Every single magic kit comes with junky cards. Paper cards that are made in China, they don't last, but you can get a nice deck of quality bikes for a couple of bucks, so make sure you put a good deck of cards in there. The other thing every magic kit comes with is usually a thumb tip and a silk, but again, they're almost adult size and they're garbage. So this is actually not from Royal Magic, this is Vernay, okay? So you wanna get a Vernay thumb tip, make sure you get the one that says Junior. It's blue like this. This will be a child-sized thumb tip that'll fit on their hand. And of course, then you wanna get a silk. You wanna get a small silk about this size. There's all kinds of colors you can choose from, and you can, like me, I have multiple nieces and nephews, so you get a different color silk for each kid. I'm also putting in the Royal Magic 2-card money. I did mention this last time, but I want to mention it again because the 2-card money from Royal Magic is also bicycle backed, and so it will fit your kid's kit, and it's a great little trick to put in there. All right, so let's talk about some new tricks you can put in the box. I picked up the money maker. This is pretty cool. You stick blank sheets of paper in one side and real dollar bills come out the other. Sponge rabbits, it's called multiplying rabbits, but it's a little sponge ball routine that you can do with rabbits. Now, this is a routine. Okay, it is a routine, and if you pick this up, what I would suggest is that you have your child watch a YouTube video, a basic YouTube video that would tell them how to do this trick, because it is a routine, it's not really self-working, but it's still very fun. The shrinking die trick, which actually does come with a little tiny magic wand. I had never even seen this. It was a couple of bucks and I picked it up, and when I saw it I was like, this is pretty cool. But it's basically a full-size die that your child holds in their hand, and when they toss the die into the other hand, it shrinks down to this tiny little die with just a wave of their magic wand. Zip Zip is another trick that's really inexpensive. I hadn't heard about it until I bought it, but again, it's pretty cool. It also comes with a magic wand, surprisingly, but it's a rope and tied dice trick. You loop rope in between dice through them and through a magic wand, and when the spectator holds everything in their hand, you just pull the magic wand out of the knots and twistiness and the dice come free. Anti-gravity trio is kind of what it sounds. It's 3 tricks. It's a trio. It's 3 tricks, and they all have to do with water, okay, and defying gravity. So make sure if you're buying this, your child can play with water. One trick in here allows your kid to put a card on top of a shot glass, and when you turn the shot glass over and remove the card, the water stays inside. The second trick is the classic glass Coke bottle trick, where you have Coke inside the glass Coke bottle. You turn the bottle upside down, and then the Coke, or the water's probably better, doesn't come out. And then you can actually take a toothpick and shove a toothpick underneath the mouth of the bottle, and the toothpick floats up inside. And then the last trick is actually another anti-gravity trick, but really not. It doesn't have anything to do with water. You take 2 shot glasses and put them on like a little piece of paper. And when you turn the paper over, the shot glasses stay glued to the paper without any visible means of support. The crystal treasure box is pretty fun. It's a crystal box that has no way inside, and so your child could put in like a $100 bill or $5, and hand the box to their friend and say, "Hey, open this box," and your friend can never figure it out. You take the box back, you just slide the drawer out. It's really easy. Close it, hand it back, and even though the spectator watched you open it, they still can't figure it out. Magic oddball. This is one of my very favorite tricks, and I actually had this when I was a kid. You take a ball, like a little wooden ball, and you loop ropes through it. You place the entire thing in a crystal box, and then you tie the ropes around the box and pull them tight. Your spectator holds both ends of both ropes. You grab the box and wiggle it, and the box and the ball come free, leaving your spectator holding the ropes. It's really cool. And lastly, the penetration frame. This is another trick that always comes in a magic kit, but get the Royal Magic one. It's just made a little better. It's basically a red frame, okay, and it has a plastic clear window inside. You take a business card or a playing card or a piece of paper or somebody's picture, you slide it into the window frame, and then you take a pencil and stab all the way through. So the pencil goes all the way through. You pull the pencil out, pull the piece of paper out, and your spectator can hold the frame. They won't see any holes. It's completely unharmed. So shove all that in a box. Lastly, I'd probably go out onto Amazon and just find a beginner's magic book or a beginner's card magic book for kids and include that as well. So many of these magic kits come with just really convoluted instructions, poorly made videos, and it'd be better just to get them a book that they can use for years and years and years. Lastly, I want to give you something that's going to help as well. So in the description below, the first link down there is my link to my YouTube instructional magic channel. So I have a second channel called the Magic Channel that I use when I teach magic to elementary school students. I'm giving it to you as my gift to you. Please go there and see if you like it. This could be a link that you give to your nephew or niece or son or daughter as a means of learning some tricks. So I've included some tricks on there with pens and rubber bands and decks of cards, all common household items that they can find anywhere around the house. And it's all beginner level magic. It's all super, super basic. So make sure your kid gets the link to that website as well, and they'll have a whole bunch more videos and things to teach and to learn magic with. Hey, and of course, I monitor all the comments down below, and so if you have any questions about building your own DIY magic kit, I will love to field those answers for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.